All right. Let's go. I'm gonna go keep this zoomed in at a fixed size, so we can actually see my emotions and all that. So let's begin. Hello everyone, GBA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon Blind Run, episode number 37. Let's just begin. Final chapter, an end to beginnings. What does that even mean? Okay. I don't like saying oof. Doesn't mean I don't like reading oof. Just make sure you know about that. Oh, here we are back at the surface of the Tree of Life. Where are we? Huh? Is it this? GBA! Wake up! Hurry! Wait. It can't be. GBA! Don't go! Don't go into the light, GBA! I'm not dead. I'm not dead, Froakie. Just calm down. I'm fine. I'm just knocked out. Ow. Ow. GBA! Thank goodness. You had me worried there. Froakie. But where are we? Just look, GBA. Is that? Now that is the Tree of Life. It looks so different the last time I saw it. Rainbow leaves. Just golden. It's like a weeping, it's like a rainbow weeping willow redwood tree. It is so beautiful. Could it be? It's got to be! It's the Tree of Life! It really is the Tree of Life! We've only seen it withered and dying, so it's hard to recognize, but that's gotta be how the Tree of Life is supposed to look. I never imagined it would be so beautiful. Pretty spiffy, isn't it? Look at all the different colors. This is the way it should be. I'm sure of it. And it is. Oh! What's that? Please tell me it's Xerneas. It's coming right at us! Please be Xerneas, 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 please be Xerneas. It's Xerneas! Finally! Where have you been? Where in the hell have you been? About time I actually see you again. Like, it's about time I actually see you in... I saw Yveltal, I haven't seen no trace of Xerneas. Here we are. Finally! Thank you for appearing. So it was you that was in danger. Whoa! Somebody popped out of the light! Who are you? I am Xerneas. I am the Tree of Life. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I called it. I fucking called it. I always knew it. Xerneas is Xerneas is literally the shape of a tree, especially when it is in his docile, you know, immobile state. So yeah, obviously it is the tree of Xerneas is the Tree of Life. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Compared to Yveltal, what is he? Destruction Wyvern. Why did I say that? I guess. Destruction Wyvern, Wyvern, I don't know. The Destruction Pokemon, the Obliterator, the Apocalypse. Honestly, I'm gonna go turn off the face cam for right now. Here we go. I am Xerneas. I am the Tree of Life. You are the Tree of Life? Yes, the Tree of Life made incarnate. This is Primeval Forest. As you can see, the Tree of Life has revived. This is all due to the actions of you two. Then, what happened to dark matter? It is gone. Its darkness did not fall in this world. It found peace at last. and turned into a gentle light, which faded into nothingness. As a result, this world is no longer being drawn in toward the sun. And that means, yes, the world has been saved by you two. We thank you. GBA! I know, Froakie! We did it! We really did it! We did it! Froakie! GBA! Watch out! Oh. Okay. Ah! Well. Jirachi, why did you, turn into a meteor to crash down near us? GBA, Froakie, watch out! Owie, owie, ow. Seriously? I told you to slow it down. What did you think would happen at that speed? Jirachi! And Celebi, too! I just couldn't wait to give you and Froakie a big ol' hug. But I may have underestimated my speed a bit. But it's fine. Because you did it! Froakie, GBA! You two are amazing! I wasn't sure you'd really be able to do it, but you did. Thanks, Jirachi. And Celebi. But how did you even know? Arceus told everyone what happened. Arceus did? Yeah, he sent a message out to all the Pokemon in the world. He said that the planet was safe now. The darkness that had been covering the world has been swept away, and the sun is back to the way it should be. Everyone is ecstatic and celebrating. I had no idea. Well, now you do. That's why I was so happy that I just wanted to grab you up and squeeze you till you... Huh? Why did you dodge? Because you always go too fast, Jirachi. It would hurt to be hit at that speed. That's not a hug. That's a body slam. Really? Yeah. I'm glad you're so happy, but I don't think I need a body slam to prove it. That's a funny line if I've ever read it before. That's funny. And then there's Ampharos. Ampharos begs to differ, apparently. I love this character. Huh? That's curious. I was just about to envelop Froakie in my fond embrace, but Froakie seems to have disappeared. Ampharos. Oh, if it isn't my GBA. No, you may not! Huh? And now GBA has disappeared as well. Perhaps you should look behind you, Ampharos. Esper! You're really absent-minded, aren't you? Always. Always there, but yet not always there. I love Ampharos. It's so funny. He's like my favorite character in this game. GBA, you did it! I imagine it was no easy thing to defeat dark matter as you did, but you protected our world. You did a fine job. But where is Froakie? Wherever, I don't know. Did Froakie go somewhere? Last time I saw him was in front of your guts. At literal breakneck speeds. Probably killed him. How dare you? Behind you, Ampharos. Oh? What are you doing skulking about back there? Was the battle so exhausting? No, I believe it is only because you ran into Froakie not so long ago. What? Moi? You really never know where you are or where you're going, do you? Never mind how you managed to barrel someone over and just keep on walking. Froakie, forgive me. I offer my most sincere apologies. Are you all right? Yeah, I'll survive. I was just playing dead so you wouldn't hit me again. Funny. We're back, Chief. Did a fine job, Froakie. You beat dark matter. dark matter. Why are you saying he? Thanks, Ampharos. This is pretty nice. Praise me a bit more. I did a really good job. Oops, give an inch and some people will take a mile, huh? You do remember that it was only because of our efforts that the Tree of Life was stopped from flying right off the planet, right? Yeah, I won't forget that. It was thanks to you all that this world was saved, and that's why everyone's so happy right now. So just keep pouring it on. We saved the whole world! It's amazing! My throat is dying. I need to drink some water after this. It's amazing! Do you know how amazing it is? Yeah, Froakie, sure. Do you, GBA? I guess we should be praising you a bit more, too. I guess we should be praising you a bit more, too. Huh, GBA? Huh? Me? Looks like GBA is not as accustomed to all the attention. Nope, not really. I am. I'm not that fond of Froakie's preening. But I am glad. I'm so very glad that you both made it back. Esper. Beep, beep. Oh, is that the expedition gadget ringing? They all took out their gadgets. Can anyone hear me? Dedenne? Is that you, Dedenne? Froakie? You're alright then? Thank the stars! And GBA, what about GBA? Alive and kicking, right here with us. We're all in Primeval Forest now. Oh, Chief! Yes, your hardworking Chief is here. As is Jirachi. We are all fine. Forget him, Dedenne! If you're calling us like this, then... That's right, I'm not... Forget it, Dedenne! Okay, I can't go back to the dialogue, so yeah. That's right! I'm not turned to stone anymore! Everyone that explored the prehistoric ruins is back to normal. Mawile, Bunnelby, Buizel, and I managed to get a hold of Arkin a little while ago. He's up on Revelation Mountain. I tried to reach Snorlax, but she was too busy stuffing herself with perfect apples to talk. Obviously. Everyone's okay, and it's all thanks to you, Froakie and GBA. Thank you both so much. That's great. That's really great to hear. Back then, Yep. I couldn't save you. Don't apologize for that. You fought so hard for all of us after that, and that's why. We can still talk together. We can still talk together like this. So, Chief, we're all headed back to Society headquarters now. Got it. We'll all celebrate back at headquarters when we're home together. Yes, sir. We'll see you there. Beep boop. So the other Pokemon who returned to Stone should all be back to normal. That means that Entei and Latias and all the rest of them were fine. And everyone in the village. My old Pops. I'm so glad. Oh man, I can't hold it in anymore. Yep. Froakie. You must have had to bottle up many emotions to make it this far. You just take your time, child. As for the rest of you, I would say it's about time we all head home. Back to Lively Town. And so GBA and the other Expedition Society members returned to Lively Town. Xerneas spoke dead silence in parentheses. Oh boy. Upon their return, they were welcomed with overwhelming congratulations and thanks. The various members who had been separated for so long were reunited at last. With the world saved, together they shared their joy and gratitude. And several days later... Yep, back to headquarters. Esper, thank you. We owe you a great deal for your help. That's quite all right. You gave me a place to be when I had nowhere left to go. I should be thanking you. You be careful on your way home. And the same goes for you, Froakie and GBA. Yep. Thanks for giving us a time off to go visit Ampharos. Give our best to the good people of Serene Village. We will. Then we'll be off now. Take care. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks to the world's being at peace. And to the good offices of the Chief of the Expedition Society, of course. Froakie and GBA took a bit of time off from exploring in order to return home to Serene Village. It's so good to be back. The plan had always been for Esper to return home to the village. And although they knew that the villagers were safe and things were back to normal, they still could not help worrying. And so they decided to return home for a short visit. What does Nuzleaf have to say about all this? He was possessed the entire time, so what's his character like right now? I never even knew him personally. I only ever knew him on his shadow. I only ever knew him of his shadow. Alright then. First time that I stood here and saw a lively town with my own eyes. It all seems so new and exciting. Looking at it now, the memory seems like it was a really long time ago. Thank goodness everyone returned back to normal after being turned to stone. GBA, Froakie, I know I've said it before, but thank you for saving our world. It is a mysterious thing, isn't it? I first heard that GBA was a human all that long time ago in the village. But to think that it was actually an incredibly ancient Pokémon that called GBA to this world. Or that GBA had fought dark matter before in the ancient past. I know what you mean. I was shocked too when I heard about it from Celebi, about Mew and all that stuff. Except it's never really been confirmed on who that human was. A part of me thinks that it's Froakie. A part of me thinks that it's Froakie. Because I can't immediately assume that it's me just because I'm a human. But then again, Froakie isn't a human, so... Wait, is he a human? Am I a human? I'm a human. Two humans? I don't know. Alrighty then. I can't really say anything about it, since I don't remember that time myself. It doesn't matter whether you remember it or not. You did your duty, GBA. Both in the past and now again. Whenever the world needed you, GBA. You answered the call and came to save us from the dangers that had befallen us. You are our hero, GBA. I hope you don't ever forget that. That's right. GBA's my hero too. So go on, GBA, show some pride. See? Like this. Stop, Froakie. Just stop. I hate it when you make that face. What? Why? Because it's so self-centered and arrogant. Thanks, Esper. And you too, Froakie. Huh? Wait a second. If I came to this world a long time ago in the past, then I must have gone back to the human world after battling dark matter, right? Probably because I'd done what I came here to do. But we got rid of dark matter, now the world is at peace again. So, what is going to happen to me? Now that I've done my duty, what will happen to me? I guess I'll be going back to the human world and leaving this place. I might have to say goodbye to everyone. Huh? What is it, GBA? You're being a stick in the mud. You seem deep in thought. Is there something on your mind? I absolutely love how the music was faded out just to indicate that my character is very deep on is just thinking, you know, just contemplating to him, just contemplating to himself. A moment to yourself to think. Forget about the music. Just like you know, like you're almost like as if that you're in your own little fantasy. Interesting. Well, it's very interesting of how they interpreted that. Usually I just let the music play anyway, but just give the music a break, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah? Well, okay then, as long as you're fine. Now let's get going. I can't wait to see everybody again. Neither can I. Why are we going? Oh wait, never mind. Lively Town is back there. Through valleys, over mountains. Froakie, GBA, and Esper made their way back to Serene Village. And at last... excuse me. We're here! Serene Village! What do you think? Will everyone be blown away to see us back? Everybody, we're back! Huh? They're not here. Let me guess. They're all inside Kangaskhan Cafe. Just gonna go. Just give us a surprise greeting. Everyone's gone? What could have happened? GBA! Froakie! Esper! Welcome home! I haven't seen you guys in forever, honestly. The students, the teachers, the parents, Hippopotas, Lombre, Dew, the children, everyone. So glad to see you all again. Whoa! Welcome home, you guys! How did you all know we were even coming right now? Esper told us. Esper, you did? And then we all decided to surprise you. Seriously? I can't believe you left us out of the loop like that. Well, I did. It only seemed natural when Deerling first mentioned it. Even if Esper hadn't told us, though, we all knew you were coming back. Don't underestimate the power of the Kecleon Shop's information network. Yeah, whatever. In any case, you have done the village proud. Froakie and GBA, you two saved our world, after all. I knew you could do it. I knew all along. It was all because you had a great teacher like me to guide you. Okay, I'll admit, I'll give you credit for that. As prideful as you really were, I'll give you credit for that. Props. Props to the illustrious Vice Principal, Mr. Watchhog. That wasn't on Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna go Facebook. No, it was a face cam. Props to the illustrious Vice Principal, Mr. Watchhog. Oh, I don't know. I think you might be. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think you might be wrong in that. Oh, I don't know. I think you might be wrong in that front, Vice Principal. Froakie, GBA. Thank you. Yes, we sure do thank you. You two have really grown up to be pretty fantastic. If I'm being perfectly frank, I'd had my doubts about you. I'm sorry for underestimating you all this time. And thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much. Everybody. And we're so glad you're all back to normal. Oh? But where is Mr. Nuzleaf? He probably just wants to take some time off alone. Nuzleaf? You mean he came back to this village? Yes, though he didn't do much to announce his presence. Or that was what I had heard anyway. Nuzleaf left. Pops! He went all around the village, apologizing to everyone good and proper. But in the end, after what Nuzleaf had done, he couldn't bear to face GBA again. Honestly, it's gonna go take some time for me to forgive Nuzleaf for everything he's done. Honestly. Even though he was possessed, it's gonna take some time. Give me some time, guys. Just give me some time to regain Nuzleaf's trust again. Not gonna be easy. And so he left, not long ago. I think that Mr. Nuzleaf was very sincere in regretting what he did. We don't hold anything against him. He was being controlled by another, after all. He's hardly to blame for his actions. Though he couldn't yet face GBA, he did say that he would be back again someday, without fail. He wanted me to tell you that, GBA. Time can heal most things, even if some hurts seem insurmountable at first. Could you see fit to wait for him? Nuzleaf. Pops! Pops! You're really okay? I was worried about you, you know? Yes, child. You know, when I think on it now, and all the years we've shared, I don't believe I've once told you how proud I am of you. We may not share blood, but that's no excuse for me to not be a better parent. Forgive me. You did good, Froakie, and I thank you for it. Pops! Oh, man. So touching. So touching. Froakie. Alright, everybody. Let's all hear it for Froakie and GBA. Hip hip hooray! Yay! We did it! And so, Froakie and GBA were heaped with praise and thanks. Not only were the villagers thrilled to see the world at peace once again, they were also curious to know about what had happened around the world. And so everyone gathered together at old Caracaso's home. Hey, even the Drillbur too. The Wibble Gang. The good old Wibble Gang, gotta love them. Every last Pokemon in Serene Village. And every dungeon that we've been in too. To hear Froakie recount the tale of their greatest adventure yet. Don't fib anything. And that's how we learned that GBA had come to this world way back in the past. It hasn't been confirmed yet, it's only folklore. And fought alongside the ancient Pokemon Mew against Dark Matter. And at the end of their battles, Dark Matter was stopped, wasn't it? Right! Yeah, it was stopped! By something. Because the stars were, what was it about the stars? Come on, don't leave us hanging now! The tale became even more exciting in the telling, thanks to everyone's good humor. Okay, okay, I'm pretty sure that Esper was actually, like, being an advocate towards Froakie for him telling the story. Early. And a fine time was had by all. It always has to end in sorrow, I'm waiting for it. When the party finally broke up late that night, everyone went their separate ways, each returning to their own home. Except for GBA, who had nowhere to go but the empty house Nuzleaf had left. Instead, GBA stayed the night in the warm home Froakie had grown up in. And Caracasa was all too happy to have them both home again. As am I. Our own bed. Our own room. Froakie's room. It's been so long since I was last here. Alright, bed's all made. Wasn't today such a blast, GBA? But now I'm exhausted. Maybe I talk too much. I can't stay up another minute. I'm calling it a night. Sleep tight, GBA. Froakie really was tired. Huh. But really was a fun day. I wonder how long these fun times can continue. These happy days with Froakie and everyone. I wonder when I'll have to leave. I can't remember what happened in the past, so I have no idea how long I was here for then. I guess I'm pretty tired too. I think I'll just lie down for a bit. Oh yeah. I guess what I should really be wondering about is not when I'll have to leave, but whether I want to. I love this world. I want to stay with Froakie and everyone else I've met. That's right. I don't want to leave. I've got to try to find a way that I can stay here in this world. There has to be a way. I'll start looking for it tomorrow. A way to stay. I don't think that's going to be possible. Ah, it's a beautiful morning. GBA is still out like a log, but I feel up and ready to go. I guess I'll just go for a little walk on my own. Huh? What's that light? It looks like it'll land over on the hill with the big tree. Pops! Hey, Pops, get a look at this! A light. Huh? Froaky's gone already. I wonder where... I'm in control. I'm gonna have to save this right now. Save. And continue. I've ran out of so many freaking items. Oh, GBA, morning. You must have been tuckered out. You've slept half the morning away. What's that? You want to know where Froaky has gone off to? Last I heard, Froaky was planning to pop over to the hill with the big tree. The hill with the tree? That sure brings back some memories. Maybe I'll wander up there myself. If you're looking for Froaky, I imagine that up on the hill with the large tree is a good place to look. Alright, I'll do that. I'm actually curious to find out on what every character has to say right now. This life is barren and empty right now, currently. In here, you can talk to good old Roselia. Oh, good morning. On your own today? Yep. Morning, GBA. Alright, so they're all just saying good morning to me. That's always nice. It's always nice to hear this exactly as is, serene music once again. I missed it. I really missed it. Oh, you know, I saw Froaky a little while ago again. Running off toward the large tree up on the hill. Morning, GBA. You're up early today. Early? I'd say I was up late, considering of how long I slept in. Oh, morning, little GBA. Little? Okay. I still have the scarf around me. Huh? Where's that Froaky? Is it Froaky always with you? Yeah. GBA, another fine day today. Every single time when I just communicate with Kekland, the screen just gets closer. Morning. You sure wake up early. Not as much as you. Oh, if it isn't GBA. Morning. Did you sleep well last night? Yeah, I did. Good morning, GBA. I thought you were going to continue save more stuff for me. Huh? Didn't you want to say me? Yeah, a little bit. Why so rude? But before that, maybe I should go check out the hill with the big tree. Froaky might be there. What do I have to say over here? Okay. I'm just curious, okay? I'll deposit my money. 6,125. That's still minimum. Oh, I can't. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Well, what's the logic in that? I can enter inside other people's houses, but I can't enter inside Kangaskhan Cafe to create more Pokemon. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Very, very nice. Good morning, GBA. I've just remembered. I saw Froaky go running past my house earlier. I would have thought you'd be together. All right. Gonna go climb up the hill and, I guess say goodbye to Froaky. The door is shut tightly. It looks like it's a place you're not supposed to go into. Not anymore, anyway. I still love the Ancient Barrow. That arc was amazing. Entire Ancient Barrow arc. So hot. Blue Flame. Abduction. I love that arc. It was so good. Ended silly, but it ended hilariously, but it was still so entertaining. Froaky! Oh, morning, GBA. Why are you in parentheses? GBA. Come on over. Come on over. It feels nice under the clouds. It feels nice under the clouds. It's true. Now that I think about it, we were sitting here under the clouds just like this. You remember? Back when we first met, you and I came up to this hill, and I told you about my dream. I remember. This is where I gave you that scarf, too. This is where Ampharos let us become Junior Expedition Society members. This is where we decided to leave the village and set out together. There are so many memories up here. It's true, I remember so many times. It's no wonder though. This is a great spot. The wind feels so nice up here. I really want to stay in this world. That's it. Froakie. And so GBA told Froakie what was coming. GBA! And how the role that GBA had to play in this world had come to an end. Before long, it would be time to return to the human world. And yet GBA wished to stay right here in this world. And so they needed to find a way for GBA to stay. So GBA explained to Froakie on that day, there on the hill with the big tree. More than anything else, I want to stay here with you, Froakie. I don't ever want to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, GBA. Froakie? GBA? Do you know why I came here? Okay, this is getting weird. Do you know why I came here? I saw a light falling here, onto this hill. That light was actually Xerneas. Xerneas? When he found me here, Xerneas said that he was here to wake me. Xerneas came to wake Froakie? He said he'd promise me. Why would Xerneas promise me something like that? And when even? It all seemed like some kind of weird joke. But when I touched Xerneas' horns, I understood. I remembered. GPA? The truth is... What? What? Continuing on. I'm continuing on. I'm Mew. Mew? That Mew? The one who... Yeah. Back when Selby told me that he thought this battle would be my battle to fight, I knew somehow that he was right. It was like something just clicked. Although I had no idea what it meant then, but once I touched Xerneas, I finally got it. In my previous life, I was Mew. In a previous life? GBA, we met a long time ago, way longer than you can even imagine. And when we fought, way back then in the past, we defeated dark matter thanks to the stars aligning just right. Or that's what we thought, but that wasn't really true. GBA, you and Mew defeated dark matter using all your strength. But it's no good to just defeat dark matter. All the hatred inside dark matter rained down upon the world. So that dark matter would be reborn in the distant future. And it was. It's like dark matter told us in this battle. In other words, the last time we defeated dark matter, we actually failed. Mew messed up. I messed up. So I was prepared to take responsibility. I sent my own spirit into the future to be born as Froakie. Froakie, you... GBA, it wasn't the BEM that made you lose all of your memories. It was me. Mew erased your memories. It was what you agreed to before you came to this world. I agreed to having my memories erased? We'd made all those plans, like sealing the luminous water and all that, but I realized if we just depended on what we already knew, we'd just repeat the same mistakes. We couldn't win like that. Dark matter was born from the negative emotions lurking within ancient Pokémon. Some of those emotions originated from Mew as well. But when I accepted dark matter disappeared, along with the part of it that came from Mew. It was my battle. I was fighting to forgive Mew, to forgive myself. The moment that I accepted dark matter, I set in motion my own destruction as a part of dark matter. It's not you who has to go, GBA. It's me. I can't believe it. He's gone. Froakie! I asked Xerneas for one more favor. When I remembered everything, I knew I would disappear. But I wanted to at least tell you, GBA. I had to explain. I begged him not to make me disappear before I at least got to do that. So, I'm glad he kept his end of the bargain. It's a strange feeling. I'm you, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm Froakie too, you know? I'm not the same Mew as I was back then. The part of me that is Mew is filled with joy at finally having done what I was meant to do. But the part of me that is Froakie hates that I have to give up on my dreams right when I was just getting started. And hates that I have to say goodbye to you. You're kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Just so you know, GBA, I really wanted to stay with you too, GBA. I actually wanted to stay with you forever. But... The light! Froakie! I guess I'm out of time. Just remember, this world only keeps going because everyone supports one another. They live every day accepting one another. The one who taught that truth to a self-centered fool like me is you, GBA. Froakie! I had a lot of fun. Getting to have a dream. Getting to meet you. Getting to live. Froakie! Wait! Thank you. It was all because of you, GBA. I'll be fine. I'm always fine. Aren't I? So, GBA, do me one last favor. And don't you cry. It's kind of hard to do, though. So this is how... This is how it ends. I have to say goodbye to my partner. That's not actually my partner. I actually had to say goodbye to my partner. That's not actually my partner. He sent me. My partner is the hero. I was just helping him. I was actually helping him all this time. First the Nuzly plot twist, and now my partner. Is there anything that could ever top this? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I can't believe it. I say this every time, but I honestly cannot believe it. Continuing on. Froakie is... No! It can't be! This isn't how it's supposed to end. Is this why I chose to forget everything? Did I know that this was the only way things could end? Did I have to forget to be able to go through with it all for the sake of the Pokemon world? And most of all, for Froakie? Froakie! Froakie! I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this game would actually do this. This has got to be... This is unreal. This is unbelievable. I can't do this. I can't believe it. This is the ending of Super Mystery Dungeon. It has to end with me just saying goodbye to my partner. He wasn't my partner. He was Mew. He was a spirit of Mew. But deep down, he was still my partner. And he knew that he had to go away eventually. The hints of him being wrapped up in those scarves, adopted by Caracosta, and him being able to decipher the text on the stone tablets. I was suspicious from the start, but I had no idea. I legitimately had no idea that it would actually lead up to something like this. My partner has to go, not me. It was my partner. This is what I get for being so attached to characters. It's kind of hard to, it's almost impossible to not stay attached to your partner in a Mystery Dungeon game. And this perfectly explains that. That's it. I mean, we did it. I finally did it. That's the end of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. The main story of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I have been scheming myself away from this game for 3 long years. And a part of me just procrastinated for so long, for day in, day out, 24/7, to just stay away from it. For, you know, because I was fixated on the Monster Hunter series. Just giving everything that, as a result of just giving the attention the music deserved to the Monster Hunter series, and then after when I heard the announcement of Frontier being shut down, I had to play that game and just see everything for myself. I've done that for so long, for 5 months, for God knows how long I've actually been into the Monster Hunter series. And that was the reason why it took me so long to play this game. And now that all these details and examples that are being set into this game that are actually matching to our time right now, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget everything this game has taught me. I'll never forget it. This has become my second favorite. This has become my second favorite Mystery Dungeon game, right next to Explorers of Sky, because even though that I'm nostalgic for that, this is nearly close. I have to admit, from the characters, from the build-up took a long time. That was the thing that really, the biggest script that I had with the game. It took a while to get interesting, because the school thing was interesting in a way, but it felt out of place. But by the time when I actually got connected to the characters and the students at school, that was a time where I actually saw more characters. Like, oh, I don't know. Okay, my absolute favorite part that I absolutely love the most about this game, rivaled with the insanity, like the borderline ridiculous plot twist that it had, was the overabundance of characters it had. So many characters: Pancham, Shelmet, Watchhog, Audino, Semipore, Farfetch, Caracosta, Ampharos, Esper, Nuzleaf, even Yveltal, and even Dark Matter, Arceus. Every single Pokemon is here. Everyone is here. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. And not to mention they're the exact same kind of Pokemon that appeared in the original games. It's the same. They're the same Pokemon for the original games, from previous games. That was even though it wasn't my exact expectation to witness. It was still very, 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 very heartwarming to see a gigantic part of my childhood grouped up together in this one huge compilation of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It is fantastic. The story, honestly, I'd have to give the story honestly, I'd have to give the overall story of the game, I'd have to give this a solid, like, a 7.9 out of 10. There were some parts that were just, there were some parts that didn't really feel all that too exciting. Some parts were very generic, like, you know, like some of the stuff that was carried over from Gates to Infinity into here, but, you know, slightly better. I really did like that, because unlike the Bitter Cold, Dark Matter actually had character. Bitter Cold is nothing but a gigantic block of ice that just forms from negativity. I still fucking hate that prospect with a burning passion, but Dark Matter does a whole lot more justice. Not to mention that the Tree of Life, like there's a lot of biblical references in this game. There's a lot of biblical references in this game. You know, like the only way to get rid of all sin is to, like, I don't know, confess it or face up against it, and that way you'll be peace. And the message that two messages that this game has taught me is to do not trust anyone, not even yourself, because I trusted myself that these characters were actually legit. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was wrong on so many levels. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. And lesson learned. Nuzleaf, that broke my heart. It honestly broke my heart. I'll never forget that moment. After everything that he's done, I honestly don't blame him for him to just not face me to say good morning, because he still regrets everything he's done. I don't blame him. But I honestly want to see Nuzleaf again. I want to give him a chance. But I also don't want to keep my spirits up too high, because again, the message that this game taught me is trust no one, not even yourself. It's something that I never would have gotten before, but it is something that I'm going to carry out in reality, especially for all the shit that's going on right now. You just can't put your trust into everyone, regardless of how popular or how widespread overabundance they have in popularity and you know, recognition. You can't always idol them immediately, and I did that. I did that for not only Nuzleaf, but for my own partner. And the second message that this game has given me, the one thing that another thing this game has taught me, in order to bring balance to the world, you need to create peace. No negativity, no violence, no wars, no nothing. Everything will be perfectly fine without that. But unfortunately, it's not easy to do, and this game defines that spectacularly. It was unreal. Two spirits made up. Okay, or I'm gonna say they must be drawn back together. I'm gonna reread that. They will surely meet again. I know they will. The end. That's it. I finally beat the game. Took me a while, but honestly, from all this, from everything that has been going on in outside in our world right now, and religiously speaking, we really do need to come back and come back to I honestly don't know why I'm actually hesitating to say this, but we really need to come back to put our faith in God and Jesus, because the more that we stray from all of the longer and further we stray from reality, the more chaos the more chaos it begins to envelop around our world, around nature, and around ourselves. Our world is corrupt, is monumentally corrupt in every angle, in every reason, and it is about time that we need to come back and fight to bring peace. Only justice will bring peace. Sacrifices have to be made. And everything, because in the end, good wins every time. Good always prevails in the end. That's always true too. But well, not always true, but it's something that we need to rely on. We really need to rely on this. We need to get back to reality and just wake up to what's really happening. And if we don't realize it, it could already be too late. If none of us just do anything to stop our world from plummeting into more and more disaster by the day, I fear that it could be the end. We would lose everything. We would lose our possessions, homes, neighborhoods, friends, family, and we'll also lose our society, and we'll also lose our world if we just don't do anything. We just continue to just be corrupt on the mind, and both physically and mentally. We need to stop. I feel like that this is what this game was trying to portray. It was trying to allude to the fact that the more that you hate, and the more that you despise and kill, destroy, and ruin for your own personal gain or for power and greed, it only causes more destruction. Destruction will only cause more destruction, and it never ends, and it has to end. But it's not a simple. It is not a simple task to attain. It never is. And I honestly feel like this game was a prophecy to me. I really wanted to beat this game because it felt like that it had to like give me a message, give me a final message to everything everything that I need to know to be fully to fully perceive everything that's happening around me, even though that I already knew it beforehand. I I now understand it further. I really do. And I remember back at the time when I was in the episode of me in the Abyssal Badlands, saying that all of the negativity being spread to Donald Trump, that's being Orange Man bad over and over again. It did seem like that I was actually like with all the research that I've been doing, like in politics and all that. I did give like a crystal clear indication that I was actually going to vote for him, but because of everything that this game has taught me, I feel like I'm changing my mind and voting third party. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. And yeah, because there's something about well, obviously I don't trust Joe Biden or anyone in his campaign worth crap. But there's only one thing about Donald Trump that I just do not trust at all. Regardless of all the things that he's done, regardless of all the fantastic things that he's done to like you know heal our country, before the pandemic arose and all that. With all the doom and gloom and blame being pointed at him for like not for not like being as good or reliable, like just not being a good president overall, according to the media and the left and all that. There are some things that I can understand on what the things that Trump just couldn't really like accomplish, like he's like things that I just do not agree with. The three things that I agree that I do not agree with about Donald Trump is the reason why I just like just don't support him anymore. So I'm just gonna go vote for Kanye West in the end, because we need more independence in this world. We really do. We need to think for ourselves and not like identify as on the side that we're on. I'm on no one's side. I'm on my own side. That's what independents do. Neither Democrat nor Republican. I'm a pure independent with conservative values, but also with liberal values, just as long as they're fair and not self-centered and like to the point of where I just enforce them to be believed. No, I don't do that. I don't give a shit about that. I say something and I just live with it, and I just like, okay, this is what I do, and just don't judge me for it, okay? Because let's face it, it's extremely hard to like speak an opinion about something and not be judged for it. Honestly, the world that we live in right now is way too fucking judgmental for its own damn good, and it needs to be fixed as soon as possible. And that's my wish. Otherwise, dark matter will be reborn again, and this time it'll come back stronger to destroy us from the inner parts of our well-being and our spirits. So keep the faith, stay strong, and most importantly, stay awesome. Or, as what I like to, or personally for me, stay badass. Because that's what I am. I'm badass in my own way. But anyway, well, I'm badass in a passionate way. Passionate person. Always have been. Different views. Bit based. And I'm just like that. Underrated over overrated. And Mr. Dungeon certainly is on that category, no doubt. My 3DS is about to die, so that's it. That concludes the end of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon Blind Run series. I will hope to see you again the next time I continue on with the rest of the story in the post game. But right now, I'm going to take a short break from the mystery dungeon content. I'm sorry for anyone who has been expecting me to like continue like playing through this game, like, you know, like just to understand it more better. I really do, but this game has just created such an impact on me that I just really want to like take my time off from it for a little bit and just reevaluate and just think over on everything that I've seen, and just ponder on what will happen next. And all these memories that I have made along the way in this game will always be there. Will always be there. I absolutely love this game. No, I can't say that I loved every single waking second of it, because, like, again, there are some things that I just did not appreciate at all. But the climax and the Ancient Barrow arc and the Voidlands arc and the climax of the game are phenomenal. They're perfect. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. Hope to see you again the next time I continue playing Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon by experiencing the post game. So look forward to that. I'll see you later. Thank you all for watching and tuning into this series. And this has been GPA049 signing out, going offline. See you next mission, and screw you, IGN. That's going to be the I mean that's always been the thing that I always say at the end of every Mystery Dungeon video that I publish, because there's a way too fucking subjective for their own damn good. They don't know the first rule of writing a review. They just play like a couple minutes of it and then just like examine, like, I don't know, just like a cherry pick. Honestly, all they do is just cherry pick like bits and pieces of aspects of a game, regardless if it's good or bad. And if it's really bad, if they don't like it, if there's one thing that they just do not like, they just immediately just come up with the final. With the final claim of what they truly think of the game. That is asinine. Well, not as asinine as EA's worthless fucking credentials. So, but I guess they're a little bit equal in the unfair department. Actually, no. IGN is a little bit fair, but EA is just evil. Is evil and oblivious to them. Evil and completely oblivious to being evil. I think it's fine. Tell that to your freaking consumers. Your fucking microtransactions bullshit. A lot of games are ruined by microtransactions because of their because of their stupid agendas. It needs to stop. I don't think it will, but anyway. Anyway, see you later. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to another game of this. Like another title of Mystery Dungeon. If there ever will be one, that is. I mean, we have a prequel, so I'd like to play that too. Let's go through memory lane. All fully upgraded, 3D. I still have the original copy of my Game Boy, so it's gonna be fun playing that again. God forbid the freaking blast seed still deal 100 fucking damage. I can't fucking believe they actually did that. But anyway, see you later.